Alright, so before I play the slower version of this Yngwie-Inspired / rip-off thing, you can get the tabs for absolutely free by going to this QR code. You have the same link in the description as well. And while you're there, you're going to get access to not only this one, but 200 plus more free lessons. So if that sounds like your thing, go sign up right now. Alright, so here's the slow-ish version of this. So this is just based on the Yngwie pattern here, but I'm doing that throughout the chord progression. And that progression is going to be G minor into C minor, so that's the 1 minor chord into the 4 minor chord. Repeat that twice. And then we go into G minor again, and now to the 5 major, just to end it. And that's the little sweep here at the end. But we do that by outlining the chords by starting on the flat 3 of the 1 chord here, B flat. And we get that G minor sound, and then we go straight up to the 5th of the chord. And then again, that's going to outline the sound of the 1 minor chord. Then we repeat exactly the same thing, but from the 6th scale degree here, the flat 6. So that would be the flat 3 of this chord, the 4 chord. So then I repeat that again, but in octave. So I start up here instead. Same note. So starting on the flat 3, and then doing the same sequence starting on the 5. Then going to the flat 6, which is also the flat 3 of the 4 chord. And then we go to the root note of the key, but the 5th of this 4 chord. And once we're done that, we're gonna slide up, but try to get as little slide sounds as possible. Up to the minor 3rd again, but now we're gonna do G minor arpeggio. First inversion, and then second inversion, D major arpeggio, and then on the root note here. So this, I mean, you've heard this a million times if you've listened to any classical music. So, if we put it together again. So I think this is a great way to practice this sequence because it's quite melodic, even though it's the same sequence repeated over and over again. And it sounds good when you play it fast as well. At least I think so. And you can see a use for these type of sequences where you can actually build them into more musical things instead of just going through a particular scale really fast. So give that a try when you practice, and I think you'll have more fun doing it. And obviously, you shouldn't just repeat it over here. Instead, I would move it around the fretboard. So I would start as low as you can go. And in this case, you just figure that out by finding that's the lowest note we're going to have. So you can just go down here so you know where you're at. So that's basically going to be C minor now. So that kind of deal, move up to C sharp, and so on. And keep it at a tempo where everything is absolutely perfect. So give it a try and let me know in the comments below if you like these kind of slightly more musical exercises. They're a lot of fun to play. Now, if you want even more practice advice on how you can get this up to speed faster and generally what I think you should do to improve your overall alternate picking, I suggest that you go to my Patreon because I will be continuing this lesson over there. So you have a link here on the screen and just go there and find the lesson. So I hope to see you there.